Okay, we're back with Litto Gomez, and we're going to attempt to decode one of his spectacular blends by using the ProPalate Kit. Litto, what would you like to tell us about this cigar that we're going to smoke?
It's a medium body cigar. The wrapper is from Ecuador. It's a Corojo wrapper from Ecuador. Very interesting wrapper. Has a special sweetness to it, and the filler is from it's all grown in our farm, and the binder. It's all Dominican. Different seeds, but all Dominican in the binder and wrapper, okay. and filler. Yeah.
Let's do a pre-light sample of the wrapper by smelling the aroma on the wrapper, and see if I can find different taste nuances or characteristics that you feel this is offering.
Smells sweetness, a hint of vanilla in it. Nutty. That's how I feel. Sweetness, feel vanilla, feel nuttiness.
Nuttiness and sweet vanilla. So if I take the vanilla sample, you can really make the connection.
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Now let's do a pre-light draw. If I may, let me tell you my impression, and you can tell me if I'm hitting the target. I'm getting a very strong note of dried fig.
You hit the nail, yeah? You hit the nail. That's funny. That's funny.
Also, there's some cedar and some dark chocolate for me.
It's definitely cedar.
Now let's light the cigar and see what we can find.
It's a lot of people smoke. They smoke and they just do the palate. Some people bring it through the nose, and the difference of what you feel in flavors, it's just huge.
Night and day.
By night and day, by smoking one way or another. Yeah, yeah. At the end, you know, if the smoker that just used the palate is happy with the results and with the flavors. The way he feels about the flavor of the cigar is happy with it. That's fine. That's great. But the difference by retrohaling, it's amazing.
So if we had to start with the light notes, which of these associations could we say could be found in this cigar?
Fresh hay.
Fresh hay?
Definitely cedar.
Okay. Any other ones in this category? Dried dried lemon peel, herbaceous, dried fig, or floral?
There's definitely floral notes that you have.
On floral, we could give it a half a circle, where fresh hay, a full circle in terms of intensity.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I'm feeling a hint of dried lemon peel. It kind of lends itself to the floral category.
Like intense or
No,
what
no,
would you say?
light.
Light.
Very hint, just a
A hint.
hint. And maybe it's coming from the acidity in the wrapper.
It could be.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just a touch.
I agree.
You agree? Okay. Now let's go to the aromatic category. Aromatic or spice or spice. So we have black pepper, cedar, anise seed, cinnamon, or nutmeg.
Cedar, definitely.
Okay.
Touch of nutmeg. Just a touch of nutmeg. Little bit of pepper. Yeah. Half. I'll use half.
Okay, now the next category is earthy or roasted. Our options are barnyard, musty, smoked wood, roasted nuts, or leather.
Leathery for sure. And roasted nuts. What do you feel?
Definitely. Maybe a touch of barnyard.
It doesn't exactly smell like my horse, but I could find something, yeah.
Like the barn.
Yep.
The aroma, you know, the barnyard is a very complex aroma because in the barn you have fresh hay, you have feed that is coated with molasses and grains, right? And then you have this huge beast that weighs 2,000 pounds putting off heat. And as we know, aromas are released as things heat up.
Yeah.
So it's the combination of hay, sweet feed, and animal sweat. Earthy. Earthy is another term that could be used for barnyard.
Yeah, it's this all within the earthy flavors. Like, yeah.
Now in the complex category, these are associations that offer several different characteristics. In high quality dark chocolate has acidity, has a little bitterness, it has a fruitiness, and then it has its predominant chocolate note. The next option would be a roasted.
Can you give me the graham cracker
Yes.
thing to smell? Yeah, definitely.
Graham cracker.
Yeah.
We also have caramel, vanilla, coffee bean, roasted dark coffee bean, and dark chocolate as an option.
I feel more of the dark coffee bean there here. Don't find chocolate, not vanilla in the taste.
How about caramel?
No caramel,
No
no.
caramel. So by looking at the board, we can see that each category is represented in this cigar. So we could say this cigar is a very complex cigar. Some cigars may lean more towards the lighter notes, where other cigars that are blended on the heavy side may lean more towards the darker notes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, and that's the principle. That's how it goes. The more oil content in the leaves, the thickness and the oils in the leaves, they make it more intense, and it goes into the heavier flavor, aromas and flavors as you smoke the cigar. And then you have the very beginning of the cigar, and then, you know, once you're an inch into a cigar.
So to know the personality, you would have to smoke the whole cigar. So actually we're into the first third, and this is what we've come up with. We could smoke into the second third and start all over again.
Yep.
And then the final third.
Yeah.
And then if it continues to change throughout the smoking experience, then you can say you have an extraordinary cigar.
Yeah. And, you know, as the oils go through the leaves act as a filter, and they start accumulating these oils in the last third of the cigar.
So you can say it concentrates.
It concentrates. That's what happens. Yeah.
And I find that a great cigar, an extraordinary cigar, gets better and better until the end. And the only problem with the great cigar is you have a tendency to burn your lips or your fingers trying to get that last puff.
I know. I know the feeling of that. Yeah. I know it. Yeah.
Litto, can you say that we decoded this cigar using the ProPalate?
Let me tell you, it's easy. I mean, having this, it makes it a lot easier. Like, we can think and we can, you know, talk about it. But once you have this thing, it just makes it so easy. Like, very practical and very. You can really get to these aromas and to these flavors as you go through a cigar. I mean, I have to congratulate you, man. I mean, this is a great idea. Yeah.
Thank you. Having a compliment from you, it means a lot to me. You blended some of the world-class cigars in the last 25
Well,
years.
you're gonna make me a better cigar maker with this thing, okay? Just as simple as that, okay?
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Nick.
pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's great. Yep.